Welcome to Lawful Stupid. Today we bring you a one shot, one off, a little bit of different time, different place. And we'll travel back about 60 years ago to Avonlea. The Dragon Wars are still rampant at this time. Sometimes you'll see a dragon attack in the city or not, but other bits of life still happen, other things still happen, and we zoom in this little place, kind of like a little shed, I suppose, a little rundown, little offside of town in the city of Mester Isle. You got boards up on the windows, but it's still trying to be put together, right? Some curtains to try and be nice, but, you know, it's not too well off. We have a few chairs, but some of them are mixed and matched, and one of them definitely has a leg from a different chair that does not exist here. It's way too fancy. A human man stands over a table looking over a few maps. His hair, messy and curly brown, stands tall around 6 feet. He looks contemplative over a few things, and he's accompanied by really a whole gaggle of folk in here. We've got a orc, and his eyes are covered. A petite human woman. There's a puggish dwarven man. Elf as well that's standing off to the side, seems kind of cross-armed and just watching. Nope. About to list somebody that was dead on my list.
Gone forever.
Gone forever. Another man kind of sitting off to the edge, humanish as well. A gnome trying to like stand on one of the barrels off to the side that it's a little tilted because there's a few too many potatoes off, making it the lid crooked, and poking over. Some of the roots starting to crawl out. There's some chittering happening from a trench coat, trying to keep things all together, you know. There's a rocking chair, and it squeaks back and forth as a older woman sits and knits and kind of like hums in like mm-hms and understanding as words are traded among folk. I have a species I don't even recognize on this list, but it's a three-keen. Just kind of hanging off in the corner with one of the others, arms crossed. And I also have a few other people hanging out with me, probably closest to the man at the table. Shainsaw, can you tell me, who am I looking at?
You're looking at a very young, very handsome, only 61 years old, Ax'ls Rondo. I'm there with my now quite grey silver hair and my big beard and my little round spectacles, and I've got on my sweater and a pair of dingy robes. Oh, actually, no, a pair of brand new robes. Not even the slightest bit threadbare. This will last me, I don't know, 60 years. You know him, you love him. He's Ax'l. He's got an owl in his hair.
Cool beans.
All the usual stuff.
The usual. Alright. Hoodlum, one of my guests today. Who do you have?
I have a water genasi named Lokni. He's a vivid cerulean kind of colour. Stands around 4'8". He's wearing a forest green sort of cloak with chainmail underneath, looking fairly well maintained. He also has a shield and a quarterstaff in his hand.
Excellent, thank you very much. And last but not least, Tasty, my other guest of the evening. Hello.
Hello.
Who do you have?
We have one more little boy. He's just a small little cousin of regular gnomes, but he's a deep gnome, which means he's dark skin complected, probably like grayish. He has gray eyes. He's a little bald feller. He has no hair and no beard. And because he's usually in the dark, he has these cool little like spectacle goggles that are basically sunglasses, so he doesn't hurt his eyes. He's a small little 3'4" guy. He's just wearing like a, those like vest, like hoodie combo shirts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like one of those and some cargo
like
shorts.
Ben Reilly, my favorite Spider-Man?
Yes, exactly. That's right. You took the words right out of my brain. That's right, Shainsaw. Good for you. He has like cargo short-esque shorts. They're not shorts, kind of like maybe like a little drawstring pair of pants, but pockets everywhere.
Like Ben Reilly?
That's right. Shainsaw, how could you again? You're on your way to earning some stars, my friend. Anyway, last but not least, he just has like a backpack and like a couple like you can see like hilts and pointy bits of some weapons sticking out. He's just kind of like trying to look up on the table to see what they're looking at.
And a name?
He's our favorite new little boy, Rubain Swift.
I was gonna ask, like our Spider-Man, but
just like that. He's got two names, just like
Ben Reilly, my favorite Spider-Man.
Yeah. And that's our favorite little dirty boy right there. Oh, he doesn't have shoes. He's barefoot.
Just like Miguel O'Hara, my second favorite Spider-Man.
That's right. No shoes. Barefoot. That's right.
All right.
excellent. So you guys all stand around this table, maybe a few footstools, maybe even standing on your tippy toes to look at the things here. There are maps everywhere, and this human man with messy hair, he kind of like crosses his arms and looks it over, and looks to the three of you, and be like, going into a basement's not going to be fun. We have either the sewer entrance or go in through the tavern.
Well, how many of us are going there, boss?
All 40 thieves.
All 43 of us?
I'll glance over to the trench coat and then some.
Oh, whoa.
Well, of course, there is less people in a sewer, but there's also more stink. So,
there's also more chances for diseases and all sorts in the sewer. But then there's less injuries to heal rather than going through the tavern.
Either way, it'd be difficult to get the... He'll like bob his head back and forth. Contraband, drugs, whatever, out. They don't need to be selling it. It really should be destroyed, but if it gets in the water system...
Yeah, that won't be good at all.
Is it like a busy tavern, or is there like a closing time? Any time where it's more not occupied?
Lady Cicero, she owns the place. It seems to be open almost all the time, so patrons can walk in and out and probably move their product without too much suspicion.
When you say through the sewer system, how exactly would we get from sewer system basement? Is it like a underneath grate type system, Are we trying to go through a wall? Because I don't know what intending mechanisms.
Well, we can either see if there is an entrance in there to the basement to the tavern. You know, like the workerman's holes or whatever. Or we could just scat out and see what we can find, but once we go in and someone figures out that somebody's gone through, we might not have a better chance.
Well, if we were to entertain the tavern entrance, we could use maybe some of the members who won't be joining the heist for a diversion.
I was going to suggest that, but for the tavern entrance, you know, what's that word? Distract the local patronage and any workers, and then send some small party to a backdoor basement entrance. But what are you thinking there, Ax'l? A distraction in one, and then go for the other?
No, you literally just said the same thing. I agree with that. We should do what you said.
I thought you said for the sewer. I didn't know who would be distracting in the sewer. I'm sorry.
No, no, probably nobody at the sewer to distract. Maybe I said that. I could be fucked up. I don't know. But yeah, we're on the same page. I think we should do that.
All right.
I know one lad who's always up to the task.
The man will give you a look. Raise an eyebrow.
You gotta give him the word, boss. You gotta. Doesn't answer to me.
It's you wanting me to say this accent, and I'm just over here like, I ain't ready for that.
Oh, Stanley, we've got a job for you.
You got it, boss.
We need you to go upstairs, and we need you to distract all of the patrons. They're up there. You gotta make a big ruckus.
I'll give a nod. And another, you got it, boss. Cosmo, he'll look at the lot closest to the table. Look over to Lockney and be like, any thoughts before we go charging in?
Not that I can think of at the moment, but I guess I better be prepared to at least help any people that do get wounded causing this ruckus. Maybe we should let the other healers know as well. If there is.
We have other healers.
Yeah. Yes.
Maybe.
Well, that guy's 47 squirrels in a trench coat. I don't think that's it.
There's also Grandma. Have you had any of her healing applesauce? Oh, it's to die for.
She calls it that, but I keep telling you not to eat it.
It seems a bit suspicious, but it's not poison, so...
One of her knitting needles go flying past your head.
She said it's made out of herbs, but when was the last time you saw anything green grow around here?
I just thought maybe she had like a satchel or something. I didn't. Maybe we'll skip the good job back rubs this time too. Anyway, so who's going down in the basement. I can probably get a sneak through and pick a lock. There's one.
You see Cosmo look around for volunteers. You already see Stanley, Steady Stanley, already like packing his bags and coins and stuff to get ready to go throw a party inside a tavern. And
I love that's how
others.
Steady Stanley interpreted that order. He's like, go take company money and get as fucked up as possible. You got it, boss.
That's right. That's right, Lockney. he doesn't always have to make it a dangerous distraction. Sometimes, I don't know if you've ever seen Steady dance, but that's our guy. You go knock him dead there, buddy.
You got it, boss. Gives you a thumbs up.
All right. Now don't be shy. Who wants to go with me? Come on.
Oh, well, we all know I am on it. Any other volunteers?
That's right. 2's a crowd, but 3? Come on, guys.
I guess I'll go down there as well, just in case you do run into any problems.
That's my guy. I can always count on you to have my back.
And of course, I'll be there to ensure nothing gets muddled up in the process.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it when a plan comes together, guys. All right.
Okay, we need about 5 more.
My list
who
of all
else?
the NPCs disappeared for a second.
Who else, my guys? Who else? We just need 5 more for this crew, and then we're set.
Tor, my little dwarven buddy. Come on, what do you say?
What about you, Schmistoff Schmindo, the powerful sorcerer?
Shermish, the average little lady.
Sorry,
Okay, I guess this will have to do. This will have to do. Good. This is, you know what? A smaller team is better for infiltration. This is actually good.
Yeah, more efficient, more quick, more
Yeah.
agile, if you would.
We don't want anybody to slow us down.
Yeah. Cosmo will kind of shrug a little bit. I was like, all right, Boardwin, Tor, Timmy, and...
Oh, no, you're bringing Timmy? Oh, not Timmy.
He can go party. It's fine. Distract everyone up there. The rest of everyone can take a look at the sewer entrance and make sure that side's okay.
What even does Timmy do around here these days?
I don't know. But
What doesn't Timmy do around here? You need to ask yourself that question. Timmy's like a fucking brother to me. I'll kill you. Say a fucking word about Timmy.
You can try.
I didn't
You
know.
can try, Ax'l.
I didn't know
All right.
feelings ran so deep with Timmy. I'm sorry.
Timmy is the best of us, and he always has been.
Fair enough.
Nod.
Yeah.
Someone needs to award him a trophy when we get back, if he does his job well.
Yes, he gets 100% share of the loot.
100%.
It should echo his contribution to the mission.
Perfect. You'll see Cosmo shake his head, kind of like half smile, but like you see him kind of be ready for it. He'll pack lightly. A few of his daggers you see get little twirled about, pulled out from the table, twirled about and into his boot. Feel around for his pockets, make sure he's got like, I don't know, his coin purse and other few things that should be there.
Trust me, you know if it was missing.
You know.
My coin purse! No!
You just see Cosmo throw it back over to you.
Thanks, boss.
I love seeing Cosmo throw it back. Ginge.
Yeah. You know what to do.
All right. Tavern entrance it is.
off we go on another adventure.
I'm so glad this band of misfits is never going to break up or anything terrible is going to happen to us.
That's what I love about us the most.
I know, right?
Is how we'll be together forever.
Forever and ever, years to come. We'll probably be good friends with everyone else's family members, too. Our children will have friends with other children's children.
Yes.
Yeah.
You will definitely get an opportunity to procreate. That's a fact.
Oh. Thank you.
I mean, there is the holiday party coming up next week.
I didn't mean a direct party-sponsored opportunity to procreate. I just meant that you would live long enough. That's all I meant.
Yes. Yeah.
He'll, like, rub the bridge of his nose.
I didn't mean like, oh, there should be lots of lovely singles at this event. I didn't mean that. But there might be.
Just so we can feed everybody, you know. There's just, potluck, I think.
Save a kiss for me.
Look at you, like, what are you doing?
I don't know. You brought me.
Save a kiss for me underneath the good berries. Da 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 da. Holiday song.
We don't even celebrate. We celebrate Findlemas, and you know that. This is a Findalian household.
Not every holiday song is about the holiday.
What is Findlemas?
If you've been talking about to those heathens down there at the church, I'll fucking...
Yeah, I don't think the echoes are quite good in this area, but he'll shrug as you guys walk and talk on your way through the streets. It's this side of town. It's okay. The cobblestones are all right. Some of them are off here and there. They probably should fix a few potholes, but it's fine. The windows aren't perfect. Some of them broken, some of them crooked, some of them boarded up with boards just to make sure the cold air doesn't get through.
I don't think that they took very much care in making this road. You know how I know Cosmo? It was all cobbled together.
He'll nod his head approvingly.
Rubain just kind of like pats you. Like, he's shorter than you, so he tried for like the shoulder pat, but just like the sidearm pat. Good. Yeah. Yep. That's right, Ax'l. That's right, buddy.
1 point for me.
Man, with all these broken windows, it must be a pain to replace them. So that's why they don't do it.
You gotta have somebody set it up for you. You gotta tee it up. You can't just do it on your own, or else kind of feels like you're forcing it.
All right, negative points for me.
No, don't worry. I keep the official record. I'm playing this game with everyone and nobody knows it.
I imagine Lockney's just shaking his head at him, making all these puns.
In this district, there are lanterns hung up, few and far between, but enough to get through the city streets. Cosmo doesn't have the greatest time in the dark, but he can get from point A to point B decently.
I'll reach up and because I know that about Cosmo, I will cast a light cantrip. I'm gonna do a good job this time. I reach out with my hand and I touch the leather band on Titania's ankle, and as I do, anyone who's paying attention will note that several of the ink splotches that cover my person will light up with a luminescent glow as I cast the light cantrip. Some of them are just smudges, though. Like most of them are just smudges.
He'll nod.
Bird lamp.
It certainly is a useful spell to have, but fortunately I can't use that spell. or anything to light up the area a bit more.
That's a cool bird.
Yes,
hopefully-
it's all her doing. She's a magical bird.
You ever get that?
I forgot where I was going.
You ever get that sense from a wild animal where you want to pet it, but you're like, I know it'll bite me. He's kind of like looking at Titania.
Tanya would never bite you, but she would also never consent to be touched by you.
Yeah, I'm okay. But look with your eyes, not with your hands. I get it. Don't worry.
So
Sonia-
you walk. You keep walking. You do see about maybe a block away from the tavern that up ahead, where they have like a sparkly greenish light, kind of stained glass around the light, so you know it's this place, with teals and other colors kind of mixed in, kind of swirly vibe. It will have the name The Waiting Bowl up on the little placard that hangs from the side, so people know where they're going. Also a picture of a bowl kind of like on its side and a spoon sticking out, but nothing in it. It's just the Waiting Bowl.
Oh, bowl. I thought you said bull.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
It's like a bowl that's eagerly awaiting.
Yeah.
It wants to be
no.
filled up so bad.
No, the bowl, as in not quite a cup, but a thing for soup. Coming the other direction, you'll see a couple of the Avonlea city guards kind of walk through. They're just kind of doing their paces, not really caring, and they'll walk past you guys as you walk on up the stairs to the tavern. And it sounds loud and rowdy, and it definitely sounds like Stanley had gotten there before you, because you hear the loudest "You got it, boss!" coming through the door.
That's Stanley.
I knew he was up to the task.
And it sounds like the cheers and the fun of drinks clinking and bar songs and all the tunes right behind the other side. And you guys walk in, and you get, oh boy, the smell. The smell is a little bit of everything. Overwhelming, powerful, definitely booze. Is it the good dwarven ale? Is it the bad dwarven ale? Is it the gnomish stuff? Nobody really wants to touch that, but we're pretty sure it's there. This is the place where probably the elvish stuff is also watered down, but nobody really judges it. It's the decently priced side of town, but good enough, right? You'll see a few soldiers speckling in here. There's a smoky haze, and a few people just kind of like hanging. They seem like they're having a great time. There's a bartender busy with several people there. You recognize a few from the motley crew of the Rough and Tumble gang.
I'm going to go ahead and use a feature of my really old man background, and I'm going to say, where's the bathroom? But I'm really trying to get a look. I'm trying to get an eye on the joint. I want to know where the entrance and exits are.
One of them is the one that you're at. There are a few windows, but they seem to be high up, so you can't really see in from the street. Maybe just enough to like crack open a window so that airflow can come in and out. Inside, you'll see that there are two doors. One that goes towards the back of the kitchen that's off to the side from the bar, and another one kind of closer to the opposite end. Perhaps they're facilities, as well as a set of stairs upstairs. But you don't see anything that goes down to a basement here.
leans close to Cosmo. Any idea where the basement door is there, boss?
He'll give you a shrug and kind of like lightly motion towards the bar. And he'll start walking that away unless you guys decide something different.
I'll follow the boss to the bar. I'll follow him anywhere.
I'd follow him that way. It seems like a reasonable spot to put any sort of cellar door, I guess, towards the bar, maybe? Because that's something that they can keep an eye on constantly.
One of the waitresses, as you walk past, she'll be like, what about the cellar?
No, nothing. Don't mind me. I just was hoping you'd open up a window because it really stinks in here. I don't know whether it's that cheap dwarvish, gnomish ale you have here or something.
Oh, well, the good stuff we do keep down below, and as for the air, I got you, sweetie, but you might want to order something first.
Do you have any rum around here by any chance?
Do I have any rum? What a silly question. Of course we do. Just ask the bartender. She'll help you out.
I will do.
She'll give you a little wink. Otherwise, you can do shots with me later.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Well, see you later then, handsome. And she'll go off with her little tray to continue on. As you guys go to the bar. You'll just see the big guy you're with. He'll just tap on the bar, hold up a finger. Wait for the bartender. He'll just say one. Eventually get one drink.
Rubain will be next to the big fella and be like, make that two. You know, another little, and but all while he's doing that, he's seeing if there's any doors behind the bar. Like he's like leaning on the bar, like, make that too. But he's like,
the second that bartender turns his back, I'm slipping Titania onto the floor behind the bar. Everyone forgets owls can hop as well. Surely the second
Titania
style
goes
of owl.
hopping. The bartender will get you a drink. He'll just tell you it's like silver for the both of them.
I'll slide him across a silver for the drinks.
Third drink appears.
Thank you, kind sir.
Yeah, he'll just kind of like nod his head.
slides him his silver and stuff, and thanks a lot, buddy. And then slowly falls down back behind the bar, dragging the cup with him.
Let's see. Where are you?
Right here, Abon. Never left.
Rubain.
Hello.
For you, it's easy to see, like around the bar. The only door you see is off to your left. It's kind of off to the side, perhaps going in and out of the kitchen vibe. You see the waitress go in and out, at least once. A different waitress this time, but she's got a plate of food. Start working the floor, passing things off, talking to people, asking them how they're doing. Can she get them anything? Is she interested in dreaming tonight? Things like that.
All right, so I don't think the door into the basement, he's saying this to himself, not out loud, is behind the bar. Just, kind of like sipping gingerly and looking around.
Yeah, and Titania, she hops around the bar to go take a peek.
Titania, what do your owl eyes see?
She will hoot in your head with some replies of boots and floor and boots and floor and glasses.
That's all you ever have to say to me. Come back. That's all you ever have to say to me. Boots and floor,
We shall hop
and
back.
glasses. It's the same old broken record.
Was your bird just behind my bar? No. She must have failed.
Was your bar in front of my bird?
Oh, you got me. Just.
What kind of establishment is this? You're putting bars in front of people's birds.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Ax'l, you'll get a look of a raised eyebrow and a little gesture of his hand. Do I have any rogues in my group?
Hello.
No, but I studied Thieves' Cant once in college.
In Wizard College that I definitely attended.
Ax'l, you would at least be familiar with, like, the gesture. Not the hand gesture of what he's trying to say, but, like, you've had that synergy for a while of, like, the raised eyebrow and the little glance of his eyes towards something, meaning you probably want to look at that. Rubain, you'll also notice that basically the same gesture with Thieves' Cant, right? He's like he's gesturing to that door to the left of the bar.
Okay.
Whether or not what he means by that, who knows, but he's just like, hey, the door.
Hey everybody, it's your sweet and sour Uncle Shainsaw here, interrupting the show for a minute to tell you about my new book. Blair County is a cute little book, packed to the brim with charm. Cal is a farmer from the idyllic small rural community of Blair County. When his father passes away, he is forced to return home from college in the big city to take over the care of his family farm. He struggles to get by, but he is content to fill his days with the ease and comfort of his friends and neighbors. However, peace can't always last, and the change of the seasons brings with it those with wicked hearts who look upon the magical energy running beneath the sleepy town with hungry eyes. It's a classic tale of a town banding together to protect their homes from harm. With plenty of magical charm, action, a love triangle, twists, and more, I guarantee this book has a little something for everybody. So come on in, take a load off, and enjoy a little slice of Blair County with me. Available for purchase now on Amazon.com or read for free with Kindle Unlimited. Link in the description. Now, back to the show. I tell you what, I've got to move, and I was saving this for later, but you got one? You got to move?
No,
Brandon?
no. I was gonna.
I mean, Tasty? No legal names allowed?
Try to. Yeah.
To Tanya, I'm going to communicate telepathically to Tanya to go back behind the bar. Or the door's not behind the bar. It's to the left of the bar.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bar and then like an open space so that they can walk through and either get into the bar, like around the corner, or go straight through the door.
And the door
kind of like the kitchen doors.
Like, is it like a double swing door, or is it like a...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like a double swing door. The upper half is covered, but like knees down seems to be open.
Got it. Well, never mind then.
What are the walls of this place like? Are they wooden or stone?
It seems like a combination of both. Seems stone in some places, but then also like wood planks in others to replace maybe broken spots on the wall.
Okay, how about specifically around the store? How's the floor and the like wrap around the archway look? Is it just all wood around the door and stuff?
Yeah, it seems like a wooden swing door. It's like one of those double swing doors. Again, the bottom half, nothing below it.
If I fastball special Titania while nobody was looking, do you think like is there a moment when nobody's looking, like throw an owl real quick?
You wanna sneakily do it? Or just fastball her in and hope no one sees?
So, I don't know. She could probably just also like walk over there. I don't necessarily have to throw my bird.
Muscle spasm sneeze. Achoo! Oh, gosh, my bird. I'm so sorry.
Just a cloud of feathers. It's actually distraught. I'm the distraction.
Not again.
If I could maybe hold Titania down on my side discreetly hold Titania down by my side and use her like a periscope to look through her eyes and see the bottom half of the door to see like into the hallway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One eye open. One eye bird.
Roll me with Titania's stats to see in the bottom half of the door. What's going down there?
You got it, boss. See how fun it is?
You got it, boss.
Dang.
Can never say it.
That's, you know what? I'm just going to take that 21. I don't need to roll with advantage because she's a bird. 21's fine.
Oh. With a 21, you look through this bed of the door off the side of the edge of the bar, and you definitely see like the floor continues on that way, and it does seem like there's somebody moving back there every once in a while, maybe like working the stove and moving things around. You can hear the pots and the pans move. You're focusing in that direction. You can kind of get past the rowdiness of the bar, besides people just talking about having dreams or the drinking songs about some lady or whatever the ongoings are. And right off to the side, just a little glint, you can see like a hinge on the floor towards like the back wall, straight from where you are past the doors, probably kind of like near some barrels where it's kind of like cleared from stuff.
Got it. I'm gonna pop off a 6-second message cantrip over to old Steady Stanley, and I'm gonna say, problem with your food, you need to talk to the chef. Make a fuss.
You got it, boss, is replied right back in your head.
And I'll update the rest of the crew with the same information as what I saw. Like, there's a dude back there, he's cooking. We're gonna have to distract both these people.
Well, we do know the man for the job. Stanley's...
And he's on it.
Oh, you got Stanley on it.
Boss.
I didn't see him talk to him.
He says through the telepathic message in his head, I don't even see something.
Just see a waiter holding it. Is this the plate that had something wrong with the food? You got it, boss. You got it.
There is a table then flipped over on the other side of the bar, and like a gesture to a waitress, like pointing to the food that he's got in front of him. Then there's a ruckus. Now
he's a Pokemon. He can only say variants of his own name, which is you got it, boss. Even though his name's Stan Fuck. Lost the plot on that joke.
I get it.
And then very quickly, a rushed waitress goes into the back, and soon a chef comes back out. You see a half-orcish looking man, large in nature. He's got an apron on. It says "Kiss the Chef" on it. It's pink and frilly. It's pretty nice. He'll go off that direction while you guys stand at the bar.
Did the lady leave as well? The lady who went to go get the chef?
Oh, yeah, she came with, and she's like over there kind of like worried with her little tray in front of her, kind of like a shield.
So right now, nobody's eyes are on this door.
You assume so right now.
None of the employees.
You assume so right now, yes.
Can
Okay, great.
I try to sneak back there? Either just doing a regular sneak check or like doing try to like crawl.
Yeah, if you'd like to sneak.
Crawl on the floor using stone camouflage.
While he sneaks, I'm gonna slide across the bar like really cool.
Yeah, roll me your stealth.
All right. Actually, let me find my stealth. Where is that sneaky little thing? I have advantage.
It's such a good stat.
Oh,
Couldn't be found.
the joys of D&D Beyond, fellow listeners. You can roll multiple dice at once.
Sure can.
That is 2, right? Yes. All right. That's gonna go with a. I have to math real quick. My one weakness. That's a 23.
You super think you're stealthy as you just blend in with the crowd and go underneath the door. I mean, there's about a 3-foot clearance you can limbo yourself under without any problem, nobody noticing, nothing. Silent as a fucking mouse.
My intent is to get over there and see if that that hinge on the floor is like a door, or see if it's locked. That's where I'm headed.
Yeah.
All right.
You walk in. It's a full kitchen, right? You smell the food cooking. The guy seems decent. Like, the food smells better than the drinks, but nobody really gets the food here, do they?
He's no Gus.
Damn
He's
right.
no Gus. And yeah, there's nobody else in here that you can see. But there is a pot on the stove cooking, and probably a few other things elsewhere. And you go forward towards the spot that Ax'l pointed out to you, and you see the hinges, and it looks kind of like you put your fingers in through where you can probably pull it up. Does not seem like to be a lock, but it does look like there's scrapes on top, as if perhaps sometimes they just put the barrels that are next to it on top. It's easy to see, even with, doesn't matter what your passive, it's easy to see. And you can easily pull it up to see a set of stairs leading down.
How do I let everyone know? Did Ax'l come in here too? I mean, I know he tried to jump over the bar. Like,
I keep thinking the door is behind the bar, so I'm like, oh, as soon as they turn the back, I'm gonna slide over the bar real cool and go in there. But it's not, so I'm just gonna walk over there with my dumb legs and go.
starts getting hunched to the door.
Ah, what's going on in here?
I stir the pot so it doesn't burn.
Look, Ax'l, stairs.
Oh, excellent.
Can you let Cosmo know?
Yes, Cosmo.
Ask him what we should do.
We probably go down the stairs. I think we did it, gang. I think we're in.
Are we supposed to wait for other people, or just the two of us, you and me? Where's
This is our opportunity. Everybody should have been moving when the back's turned.
I imagine Lockney's still sit there sipping on his rum. Hasn't paid attention to
you by the collar.
going on.
Scratch that message to Cosmo. Send a whole link out to B Team. All right, now's our chance. Let's go.
Stanley, I know we're asking a lot of you, man. We need you to handle this.
Another table flips.
Crashing coming from the other room.
Yeah. Lockney, you get a little tap on your shoulder as you hear a couple coins clink on the bar top, and an empty glass from Cosmo is put down. And you kind of just... You know he's there, he slips away, but for a big guy as he is, he went by so fast that you weren't sure that door even opened, but he's gone.
I assume the boss needs me. I'll head over to the door, I guess.
How are you going to the door? Are you sneaking? Or are you just going right through?
I'm gonna try and sneak it.
Okay.
Good on you for trying. I didn't.
Actually,
Oh, well, a 12's not
I belong
bad at disadvantage.
Yeah, you think you're sneaky.
Ching, ching, ching. Just the jingling of chainmail bit.
And down the stairs we go
is it dark
before
down
they
there?
come back.
Avon,
J-
sorry. Can we see the bottom of the stairs, or is it dark down there?
It looks dark down there. It's hard to tell what's going on, but they definitely don't have
Lights.
a cellar or lights going on in that direction. It seems. But you guys can definitely go down.
Rubain,
And Cosmo will let you guys go forward first.
Rubain will take his sunglass goggles off because he has super dark vision, and he'll go. I'll go down first and scope it out. Help Cosmo down, whoever's last.
Yes, everyone help Cosmo. My bones.
He'll just look at you guys like
Cosmo, do you need a
a
hand?
little shrug.
I thought Cosmo was
Lockney, help
capable
Cosmo and Ax'l down the stairs.
No, I've got it.
I don't think I have that much strength to help them both down.
Lockney, hop on my shoulders.
Oh, he'll hop on Axel's shoulders.
Ah, no, you've broken me.
Can you imagine if he was a Loxodon? Imagine if you had a Loxodon friend and he wanted to ride your shoulders. Can you imagine that?
I was joking.
Well,
Cosmo would just shake his head and gesture you both, or all three of you down.
Someone sweep the remains of me down the stairs.
I go down just to look around to see.
Yeah. You go down to take a look at C. Could you roll me a perception?
I can do this for you. Let me see, where's my perception? Okay. You got this. D&D Beyond, roll me that one die.
Going to roll a perception to find my vertebrae.
See, that's a 21.
You'll... All of a sudden, the light's out from the upper board floor. Where you guys had opened up the door. So any light that was coming in from there, gone. You didn't hear the thing close, but assumably Cosmo at the back of the line closed it very quietly. In this darkness, as your eyes adjust, it seems like casks and barrels full of probably alcohol down here.
It'd be weird if it was something else.
Yeah, it would be weird. But however,
Casks
as
of
you
pickle
move
juice.
as you move your head around, you'll see to your left and to your right, it seems to be a little bit of a opening, some broken stone on the ground, as if people had used pickaxes or something to carve out a hole underneath from the stone walls that are down here.
What in the world?
I've turned on my bird light. I'm blind as shit.
The lights turn on, and the world's full of color. This looks like a normal cellar where they keep alcohol. Things stored on the wall, a few wine things now shining. The holes in the walls seeming more apparent. The one to your left looks like a smaller squeeze, but you could probably go through if you go in sideways, whereas the other opening looks like you could walk through straight forward.
Well, you know what I say in times like this. Titania, find which way is safe.
You never liked taking risks, did you, Ax'l? Send the bird in there.
No, I don't like taking risks.
How do you think I made it to the ripe old age of 61?
I'd never cared for it. I tried it once.
Wait, he's 61? I didn't think he was a day over 30.
Thank you.
You wear it well.
You'll see Cosmo shrug. Pops takes his time, it seems. Yeah, Titania could take a listen to see which way is the better way, if that's your plan.
My plan was to send her down the crack path and so I see what was on the other end.
There are 2 crack paths.
There are 2. I thought there was a walk path and a crack path.
Oh, I
The
guess
path that I
the
would have
skinny
to
path.
shimmy through. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you can send her down that way.
Can fit through real easy because she is a burb.
And she'll go that way. Could you roll me her perception stats so she can tell you what she's seeing?
You've got a boss. It's going to be a 17 for Titania.
Cool. She'll go off ahead and she'll hoot back.
If you say floors and boots, I swear to fucking God, Titania.
4 boots.
4 boots, okay, that's actually helpful. Anything attached to the boots or just boots?
Tall.
What?
Tall folk.
Tall folk, okay. Then you should probably leave. Back away slowly.
You hear the little Titania back away slowly.
All right, so there's at least 2 people that way. Question mark people that way.
Well, and the inside of these holes are like dug out, like dirt and stuff.
Yeah.
Can I use my stone camouflage, even though it's dirt, to try and blend in and go sneaking into that tunnel to see if I see anybody? The big walkway one.
Could you tell me more about stone camouflage? And yeah.
It's just you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks to hide in rocky terrain, but I was like, rocky, dark terrain, that's kind of dirt, you know?
It's kind of like a stone dirt kind of vibe going on here, so yeah, you could use it.
A little stealthy, sneaky check in the dark where they can't see me. All right, let's go. That's another tattoo. What is math? That's not true. I just
1 million.
No, I saw them added together. I'm like, that's not my number. No, it's not. 18 plus 6 is 24. 24 for my sneaky little booty.
Ooh, very nice. You go off the other direction, and you go like kind of through a winding corridor. You take like, it's not quite a left, but you kind of swerve to the left a little bit and then a little to the right and then a little bit to the left. And around the corner as you sneak, you could see a couple guys standing near a door.
It's just 2 dudes standing there. They're not like, they're like guarding it, not talking, not doing anything.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're doing anything.
You look back, they're playing gin rummy.
Is that spades?
If you wait there for like a few more seconds, he'll be like, oh, come on, you gotta talk to me at some point.
They're fighting.
One of them just stoic, the other one isn't doing anything.
One of them stole the other one's girlfriend, and now they're scheduled to work the same shift. Oh my gosh. Happens every time.
Yeah, you see this guy trying to get the other guy's attention, but he ain't letting up. And then it starts going on the please. I'm sorry. Can you just talk to me?
It's gonna be a long shift, man.
We just started, bro. Come on, man. Well, I don't know how Cosmo would want me to do this. I'm gonna go back and ask how the rest of the group wants to proceed. Just tell them what I saw. Just sneak back and be like, so, same as the other one. Maybe the tunnels are connected, but there's two dudes down there beside a door. Just a little bit of winding, and then we get to two dudes. One of them's really upset, and the other one is begging him to talk to him. I don't know what's going on.
That is strange.
Lovers quarrel, maybe?
Probably. Probably.
Those sordid workplace affairs, they never work out for anyone.
Oh, yeah, you know. Shame. Water cooler talk and all. So, Cosmo, how do you want to go about this? What are we doing here?
He'll look to Lockney. Pick a direction. Seems the same either way. Leave it to chance.
We roughing these guys up?
Well, we may try a slightly more tactical approach.
Yeah, I don't have any other tactical approaches. That's why I was going to ask you guys.
Well, the wider path, at least we can be side by side. The skinny path, we can't really be side by side. So if it does come to a fight, it'd be one person at the front doing all the fighting. I reckon the wider path might be the better way to approach this.
I agree we should take the wider path, but when we get there, I'm gonna try to put them to sleep with magic. And if that doesn't work, then we're gonna punch them.
That is true, but you are, like you said, you were 60, so you may not be as quick as us.
Oh, I assure you, if the sleep doesn't work, I'm leaving. Then it's your turn.
I feel like that's fair.
I'm not even going around the corner, my bird is. I will tell you this, I'm not doing that. Titania, take 3 hops that way. Let me look in your eyes. Ah, that's where I'm casting the spell.
And that's where we'll end the episode. Alright, Chainsaw. We haven't figured out who we're supporting. Should we just leave it to random, or does any of our patrons have something?
I got something. Hold on a second.
Ooh, Shane's prepared for this.
Shane's the man.
A little bit. We're going to be rolling to support Feed My Starving Children. Yes. Ooh, I wasn't sure if it was kids. It says, thank you for feeding kids, and I was scared. It's Feed My Starving Children. Worthwhile organization. They do, it's pretty much what they say is what you get. The name's on the box. They feed kids that don't have food. The most disproportionate category, demographic of people that don't have money or food is overwhelmingly children. So that's a travesty, and we should help them fight that at Feed My Starving Children. So roll your dice. Do it. I'll wait. We rolled a 9. So thank you for joining us. We rolled a 9. I'm sure you guys all rolled great too. Let us know. And I love you. Feed My Starving Children, please.
Alright guys, we're doing the Hope, Stars, and Wishes. Got anything for me today?
I have some. I hope that Devin and Dwayne figure out what's important in life and can always make it to your tabletop sessions. I wish that...
Then I don't have to miss boys anymore.
That's right. I wish that all the listeners who are listening right now have a good day or night, whatever you're listening to. And I want to give stars to you guys, the whole crew. That's you, the players, Shane, Devin, Dwayne, and the DM, Avon, and our sweet audiomancer, Ginge, because Oh man, his music just makes my day. But those are my hopes, stars, and wishes. Love you.
Hoodlum.
Well, I'm hoping nothing's gonna go bad in this campaign. 'Cause, Shane and Tasty were sitting there jinxing us, and I've got a feeling that it's gonna go wrong somewhere now. So hopefully it all goes well.
I mean, what's a story without some hurdles in the way?
Emphasis on the hurtles. I am going to be giving stars to both our guests. I know it's not a super easy thing to come on and do a podcast and put yourself out there for a bunch of people to see right now and hear later. And it's not easy. So thank you for having the guts to do that. The courage, the intestinal fortitude, the mettle, the stones, the huevos, the cojones, the chutzpah, the matzi, the grit.
Anything.
Please stop me, God.
Anything for you lot.
Why am I still talking?
You call, we answer. That's right.
Well, Shane took most of mine, because I did want to star you two for joining us today. It's great fun playing with you guys, and I'm glad you like coming in and joining and playing this fun little game. Even making characters in a, what was it, a 2-hour window?
Hey,
after some plans changed, but it's fine.
Hoodlum is always ready. He's the man. If y'all don't know, give some stars in the Discord for Hoodlum. He's our boy.
I actually, you know what? Now, do you think I do actually have some negative feedback that I did want to bring up? I wish that Dwayne could have been here, so I could have been a fun NPC. I had a really good NPC planned. His name was A+, and he was, gosh, you can't guess what grade I would give him on a scale of 1 to S. A+.
Yeah, well, that will be the next time where I'm missing boys and I have Dwayne around and Chainsaw at the same time. So I guess you gotta leave again, Devin. It's fine.
Yeah, Devin.
Get out of here, Thunder
We
Arms.
love you.
We love you.
We love you. That's a thin long boy for you, Ginge. I know I usually give you the fat sausage, but that's a long skinny boy.